Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams in the committee ranked basically even, but one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Snags a quick throw. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 7th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Can he make it to the marker? Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go on 4th down. The Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Second down now after the sack. Dropping back, it's Anderson. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog. And I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are. But you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught on the outside, it's Flanagan. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And the same runner's got it again. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the run, it's Payne. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Anderson. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That run is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, it's going to cost you.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Play action here on 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Anderson. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And he's got it. Touchdown for the U. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great...
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Anderson. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Let's it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Anderson. Makes a quick catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So it's 1st down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He lets it go on the move. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Okay, ready? Notre Dame looking to convert on fourth down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Looking to pass this time. Quick throw to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Ball carrier tackled there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. To throw, it's Anderson. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Notre Dame 24, Miami 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. A pop pass on a jet sweep. Inside the 40 now. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Will he score here? And he will score. Touchdown, Canes. So here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a handoff.
And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Powers through a tackle. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking for a gap. It's Williams. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
It's third down for the offense. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get him the fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking. And Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Miami offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And they'll send this one to the right side after a lot of time in the pocket. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back to throw. It's Anderson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
That play makes it second and 10. Looking to throw it again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the second down play. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. To the air. It's Anderson. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick.
Number 94, set to kick off.
It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football.